Here's some quick grip style clamps that I have. These are the 4-inch versions of these. They're the smallest ones they make, and I love these. I've had these for quite a few years. I have 4. Come in great for working on small boxes or for holding some components of jigs. But I wanted a couple more. So the other day I was in Harbor Freight. I know I'm spending too much time there. I wanted to see what they have available. Now, I bought this and another one at Harbor Freight a few years ago, and it was awful, worthless. The problem with this clamp is the internal mechanism is weak. It has very little holding power, and look, it doesn't even lock in position. Now, one thing I did is I took a file and filed some grooves in both sides of the bar, and with that, it actually did make it so I could actually clamp down on something. So even here, I can't even get it clamped down on my finger. Depends on where this falls in the grooves. It can kind of work, but yeah. I'm not sure why I still have this around. I gotta throw these away. However, they changed the style on these sometime in the last few years. This is the new style. And again, I'm not sure when they made the change, but all their clamps of this style used to have these red components, and now you got this. And it was definitely a good makeover. This thing, it locks in the bar. It does not give at all. It's a nice clamp now. I think it's a fantastic clamp. So let me demonstrate this. Does not slip at all. Applies a lot of pressure. To my unscientific eye, it applies the same amount of pressure as these Irwins. And here's the thing. These are $2 each. Substantially cheaper than these. And yes, they're a bit blockier than these. Certainly not as refined, elegant looking. But $2. And like all the Harbor Freight clamps of this style, they have toolless. You can change the head to a spreader configuration without tools. This one you can change, but you'll need to grab a screwdriver. It's not a big deal, but it's an advantage. Another advantage to the Irwin style is the release mechanism is here, so it's a bit more convenient. On the Harbor Freight, you have to reach back to loosen it. But again, $2. So I bought a couple more of these. So of course, I had to take a look at the 6-inch clamps because I also wanted to get a couple more of my quick grip style of these. I have 6 of these, but I still find myself running out sometimes. And turns out these work great too. They do not slip at all. They have a good motion, and they provide a very decent amount of force. Just like the smaller one, the release mechanism is in the back, which is not as convenient as a quick grip here. Again, it's a bit blockier. These do have the toolless change to spreader mechanism, so that's nice. Build quality's certainly not as good as these. I saw some on the shelf that had cracks in the plastic. But again, here's the thing. These are $3. $3, and they really do work well. The cheapest I've seen, these are $9, and not this brand. They're more pricier with if you get the Irwin brand. So yeah, I'm converted to Harbor Freight for these style clamps. I don't think you can go wrong for $3 and $2